Welcome to Phil and Alison's wedding. From me, a lot of you don't know me, I'm James, obviously I'm the best man. I'm quite nervous today, I don't mind admitting, talking in front of you all. Last time I spoke in front of this many solicitors, it didn't end well for me. Phil made me promise not to talk about that, so instead I'd like to reiterate how wonderful Alison looks today. Also, I'd like to say how radiant Sarah was looking in her dress. This is the very same dress, ladies and gentlemen, that Phil told me when he went to collect it, and this is a true story, when he went to collect it from the shop, the girl behind the counter, knowing full well it was a dress, it was hung up on the rack next to her, still asked him if he'd like to try it on. I think it speaks for everyone when I say I'm glad he went with a more traditional suit today. I've known Phil for quite a number of years now, and I must admit I didn't know where to begin today. I really didn't know where I was looking today. I'd love to recount some messy and embarrassing tales of the various women that he stalked around the nightclubs of the Northwest and here in Oxford, but I think as we all know, Phil's behaviour has always been fairly impeccable. Unfortunately, an impeccable behaviour doesn't always equal an impeccable success rate, and I think it's fair to say that if Phil's past love life had been an animal, it probably would have been put down by now. That's not to say that I was the best pulling partner for Phil. When we first knew each other, I was a slightly socially aggressive young man with a penchant for roll-up cigarettes and lager. Phil was an immaculately turned out, baby-faced Oxford undergraduate with a penchant for arches and lemonade. He always looked slightly out of place in a dingy nightclub, like he'd got lost on the way to a young Tories with cheese and wine party. I don't think either of us would mind admitting that our nights out would usually end in us walking home, alone, at 2 in the morning. The only tasty bird we ever took home was usually deep fried with a side portion of chips. But we never let it get us down. I mean, Phil just got used to it because for him it really went on for quite a number of years. Occasionally, he'd say to me, I'm cooking for 2, but I soon found out it was just to save him cooking the next night. At one point it got so bad that I thought I'm going to put him on a dating website behind his back. It couldn't be any old dating website, this is Phil, isn't it? It had to be a website where the members would appreciate his heart of oak and his strong back, his strength of personality. So one night, in my naivety, I typed girls who like a stiff upper lip into a well-known search engine. Needless to say, I hadn't finished typing the phrase when I went on quite an interesting internet journey. I ended up losing 8 hours of my life. What I'd like to say today is that Phil, I'm really happy to count Phil as one of my best men. Phil's always someone you can rely on, he's always there with good advice, and he's good fun to be around. He's never one to complain, he's always smiling, and he's just great company. And I'm sure that's why we see at least half the people here today to celebrate with Alison. You can, of course, never underestimate how far people travel for free food at a posh hotel. But in all honesty, I know that these qualities not only make Phil an excellent friend, but they'll set him apart as a brilliant husband as well. I know in Alison he's found someone he truly loves, someone that shares his passions and his interests, and maybe most importantly his sense of humour. And if you've seen Phil's CD collection, you'll know him. Alison on the internet. Yeah, a year and a half ago, Phil was one of my best men as well, and he went fairly easy on me, I think it's fair to say. So I thought it's only fair that today I don't give him too much of a hard time. His friends had said to me, surely you're going to show the stag do footage of Phil riding a reindeer naked at Nottingham Centre Parks at 3 in the morning, or dancing in the middle of a group of drunken, leering women dressed in a child-sized Robin Hood outfit and down in Jaeger bombs. Well, who wants to see that? I know I didn't. So instead, I'd like to give you some advice for today. Phil joins an elite group of men I count myself in that number. Big Phil, he's one of this as well. There may be more of you here today, I don't know. You're probably sitting quietly observing excellent listening skills if you are. That is because I, of course, refer to us teacher husbands. And my advice, Phil, is this. You need to nip it in the bud. Tell her from the start that she may get to boss little kids around at school, but it doesn't mean she gets to boss you around in the home. Your spare time is your time. It's not time for teaching jobs or marking. And lastly, never, ever let her smell fear. If a teacher smells fear they've got you, it is game over, old boy. You need to do what I do. You stand up to her and you say, "No, I'm a man, and I will not let you tell me what to do."
James, get on with it.
Sorry about that. Anyway, like most 30-something-year-old males, Phil's into things like Kylie, shopping, salsa, and musicals, the usual. So I thought today, staying on the musicals theme, I thought I'd tell the story of how Phil and Alison first got together. But I couldn't do this alone, ladies and gentlemen. So instead I've got some friends to help me. We have a little bit of a sing-song as well, I thought. They enjoy? Yeah, I hope Alison doesn't mind, sorry, but I've invited all of Phil's ex-girlfriends here today to help me tell the story. They enjoy a warm hand on their entrance. So please give it up for my backing singers, Olivia, Marcia and Simone, the Usherettes.
At 32, his chance at love was looking slim, but onanism, well, it never really suited him, and quite the catch. He told himself, "I just don't understand." All he wanted was a girl with whom to share his life, but how to find her kept poor Billy up at night, and so he asked, "Oh, wise old girl, to lend a helping hand." You see, Mummy dearest, she wasn't going to let it lie. To M&S, for there she knew she'd find a pulling suit of magic thread to house Phil's growing needs. And underneath the pile of frilly lingerie lay a magic suit, half price a gave a day. She knew at once she'd found the one, so home she quickly ran. When Philip tried it on, he knew his single days were gone. Quite the smoothest lawyer in the district. In his magic suit he looked at business, and he felt for sure his lonely nights were through. Off to salsa, wearing his new magic suit, feeling fairly that he was looking rather cute, and lo and behold, in mid-spin, a girl there caught his eye. Now this young crumpet he had never seen before. With all the others, she'd surely wipe the floor. At last he thought, my chance has come, I've got to play it cool. So walking over, he asked her if she'd like a drink, but this poor filly, she didn't quite know what to think. For all at once, the magic suit began to disappear. Unaware was Philip that he stood quite there. They danced that night as if neither of them had a care. A fearful sight as the rug they cut, but sparks they surely flew. You see, lip are things she did admire. The music stopped and they talked until they had no breath. All they had in common one could not have guessed. The love of shoes and cheesy pop didn't even put her off. And though the suit had disappeared, it left him smiling ear to ear. From his face, well, she wondered if he's legal, but it turned out he's quite the legal. But now billable hours were the last thing on his dirty little mind. Late that night and the suit is back there walking home. Ali rolls her eyes cause Phil's mum's on the phone. But to be fair, he relays the night, tells her how he's met the one. He says, Mum, you'll never guess, the suit has disappeared.
Really, Lord? Well, I must say, that is very queer.
The phone hangs up and she shouts for joy. The birthday suit has worked. And it goes to show that you really don't need fancy clothes. Put it out there, find the confidence to have a go. And in the end, you'll find the one. If he can, so can you. And so we find ourselves scrubbed up and gathered round to celebrate the love that Phil and Ali found. We wish them well for a nicer pair. You couldn't hope to meet. And now that Phil has finally went, I think it's only fair, I said, that wearing bridesmaid dresses with your loafers will only lead to sleeping on the sofa. But don't fret, Phil, cause your secret's safe with me.
Thank you. I'm only waiting for the I think all that remains is for me to wish Phil and Alison a long and happy marriage and a safe and enjoyable honeymoon in
Wales.
I don't think they're going to Wales, mate.
Yeah, it was last night, you're going to bang her away.
Usherettes! Usherettes! Thank you. Thank you. Now, like I was saying, we can all raise our glasses and we will stand in for a toast to Mr. and Mrs. Rose. Please enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you very much.